Good evening, this is the Oscar Expert here with Brother Roan. It's time to review Sorry Baby. This is one of the highlights of this year's Sundance Film Festival. It stars Ava Victor and was also written and directed by her. This is about a 28-year-old English grad student and something bad happens to her, which is how the logline describes this movie. The movie time hops from before and after this event, and it's really just about this character like quietly dealing with this and showing how it has affected her life.
The subject matter of this film is one that's often approached with austerity and like utter seriousness. And I think what Ava Victor does here is by making a comedy, really, I think this is a comedy. Most scenes are pretty funny. I think it brings it down to earth in a way that I really haven't seen. And it feels like there's some resistance to trying to make a narrative out of it, and rather just like putting together different pieces of and trying to create a tapestry of what this is like, and how, you know, there's like this sense that life goes on and nothing is different, and then there's this sense at the same time that this thing is kind of pervasive, like it's always there. And the way this was done was quite perfect, and I have not seen the subject matter approached in this fashion. I also think it was important to make the film kind of comforting. Like, it's this buddy movie where Naomi Ackie has a really big role as her best friend ever in the whole world. And the film's like pretty breezy. Like, it's really not a chore at all to watch. It's funny. It has a unique sense of humor. It's very charming. And I think it's important because it's not going to turn away the people who this film is really meant for.
I feel like Ava Victor's approach to every scene was just honesty. It was, how can I extract the honesty of dealing with this and, you know, having conversations with other people about this and what that feels like when they respond this way or this way. And it didn't even occur to me until after the film how much it avoided unnecessary conflict that you might expect in, you know, something that's a coming of age movie or a buddy movie. Like, for instance, you know, a beat where the friends are really mad at each other that they make up. None of this is in the film, and you don't even feel a lack of it because every scene just manages to be so interesting for its precise observations on these characters and their experiences. And also the sense of humor here. I mean, Ava Victor is a comedian. The humor is laugh out loud funny in places that you do not expect. As a writer and director of the dramedy, she's a brilliant voice, and she's able to find profound moments in little details.
Naomi Ackie as her best friend is also really funny and great here. Just a great scene partner for someone who is naturally hilarious. Like, she just was able to bounce off of Ava Victor so well. And then Lucas Hedges has a supporting role where he's great in it. It's very well cast. I think this might go down as the highlight of Sundance 2025. And it feels like a real talent is coming on to the film scene with Ava Victor. Even though this film didn't hit me like that hard when I watched it, I think it's one of the films that stayed with me the most, and I can think back to any scene and really like want to experience it again. And I think there's a lot of layers like given to each individual scene. So I think the screenplay is really brilliant. So I'm actually thinking about going a 9 out of 10 here.
Yeah, I think this was really brilliant in like a very quiet way. Very unforced, super honest, really funny. I cannot wait for more from Ava Victor, and this was the best thing I saw at Sundance. It definitely got me in a few moments, I will say. Like, it was very emotionally impactful. I would give it a 9 out of 10. And this is the kind of movie that people watching this channel, or anybody who has a letterbox, like, for you. It's for you, like, must-see movie of this year.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
Are you sorry to your baby?